I'm not going to say I told you so. But I told you so. I had to do it one time. I'm not going to beat up too much on the Chiefs. Listen, they're still the Chiefs, all right? They're still the Chiefs. They're still going to go out there and ball. It's still a long road ahead. It's a long season ahead. But we do have to acknowledge the Lions. I think the problem was a lot of people were still sleeping on the Lions. They were not expecting a lot out of this Detroit Lions team. And listen, I tried to tell people last year, just like I tried to tell people that Brock Purdy was going to be starting for the 49ers. Manuel says, I said Chiefs were going to lose last night too, and what makes it more funny is they lost the same way Eagles lost to them in the Super Bowl. Yes and no. Obviously, the Eagles lost by 3. But the real problem is you had Andy Reid go for it on 4th and 25. You had plenty of time. You had your timeouts. Kick the ball. Kick the ball. And listen, everyone's going to say, well, they did it because, Kelsey wasn't there. They did it because Chris Jones wasn't there. We can't say that. We cannot say that. And I'll tell you why. Because every time the Chiefs have won a game, it has not always been about Travis Kelsey. Yes, he's been utilized in the rotation, but Patrick Mahomes moves that ball around. And tonight, or not tonight, but last night, you guys seen a Chiefs offense basically exposed, which I said that they were exposed in my NFL Week 1 power rankings, in which I had put them number 2. If you guys didn't see that, I had the Chiefs number 2 of my power rankings. But if you go look at 100 power rankings that were created, whether it's on YouTube, whether it was made by analysts, you go look at who they had number 1, it's Chiefs across the board. I may have been the only one that had Chiefs number 2 because I seen what was coming. I had the Lions number 10. We're obviously going to see what happens on Sunday, Monday night. We'll shake things up again once it comes to week 2, and I give you guys new power rankings. But guess what? Those Chiefs may have to drop again. Not too far, because listen, it's only one game, but things will shake up for next week power rankings because of this loss. We'll get into all that down the road. Hey, listen, whether you wanted them to lose, whether you had them for the win, it's just at the end of the day, if you just look at the trajectory that the Lions had coming off of beating Green Bay, it was a different squad. It was a different team. Dan Campbell, he's doing amazing things in Detroit right now. And listen, yes, this win is significant for the Lions. It's not as big of a loss for the Chiefs to a certain degree, right? Because we have to see when Kelsey comes back, Chris Jones' situation gets figured out. We have to see whether or not that's going to be the determining factor to lead KC to being that team that we all know. Now, if Kelsey comes back, Chris Jones comes back, and we start seeing the Kansas City Chiefs get dismantled, then we're having a whole different conversation. But right now, we've got to let the Lions live in their glory. They put the NFL on notice, and I think that's what this game has done. And I'm excited for the Lions. I like what they're doing, and I think they're going to surprise us as the weeks go by. So there you go.